Stick it up.
Oh.
Got it.
Oh.
Oh, it worked.
It worked.
Oh my gosh, that's so exciting.
Ryan was worried.
It actually
wasn't
worked
gonna
this
work.
week. I was worried. Last week, it was confuzzled. But this week, we're here. What's up, everybody?
Hello, everybody. What is going on? We have 106 people in the chat currently.
Nice.
Wow, that's a lot of people for just starting. Oh, no, it dropped.
Oh my
People
God.
saw your face and they're like, I'm out.
That's fair.
I'm head out.
Hey, guys, as always, please let us know if you can see us and hear us clearly, because we don't know until you say, what's up? We can see and hear you clearly.
Good day, legends.
Oh, wait, the chat's going up now.
I just noticed your shirt, Callie. It's awesome.
Now we're talking.
It's such a good catch.
Hopefully there's not food in my teeth.
See that?
I ate some beef jerky.
That's awesome. And Allie's got on a sick vintage Toys R Us kid.
I don't want to grow up.
I'm a Toys R Us kid.
I don't know the next line.
Ben's wearing like a baseball tee over there.
Sleeve.
Looking like a Hollister model.
Eating that cheese pizza.
Yes.
What's up, Flip Your Dollar? Thanks for the $2. Rally in the house. Good to see you. Good to see you too, guys. Hey, it's been an interesting past like few days for us.
It has.
We took this weekend and kind of like cleared our heads. We went garage sailing on Saturday and it was great. Like it was a lot of fun. Kind of like got back to what we love to do. So that video will be out. I actually just finished editing it, so it'll be out tomorrow morning. Look out for that one. Probably like 10:30. I'll put it out. One of our best garage sailing days in a while. So definitely watch that video.
It really was.
Yeah, we have a whole trunk full.
And Ryan watched somebody almost crash today.
I did.
You gonna post that video? The Tesla recorded the whole thing.
It's on our Instagram story.
Yeah.
If you want to go see it.
You
But
have 24 hours.
Someone came in hot
it was
through
crazy.
a light to turn, through an intersection and just didn't make the turn.
They
Went into a
skirted in the
ditch,
They
garage.
spun
did.
out, like dust is everywhere. It's crazy.
So to all 264 people watching right now, thank you for being here. Really appreciate it. As always, guys, we are live every Monday at 8 p.m. Eastern time.
Yay.
Almost.
So almost every Monday, but from now on, at least until the end of the year, we'll be live every Monday. And please hit the thumbs up button on this video. We'd really appreciate it. Today's video is called How to Research the Best Brands to Sell on eBay. And we wanted to make this video because Allie's really good at this. So she's going to talk about the subject a little bit. But it's kind of like how when we didn't know what to look for, right? When we were going to thrift stores and garage sales and stuff, and we didn't know what brands to buy.
True.
This is kind of how we taught ourselves what to buy, or at least like kind of learned.
That's what you're talking about.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
forgot.
Remember we would like sit in the car and look it up and like try to remember it all and make a
You
list.
try to retain the brand names that you research. And then when you see them, that's whenever you actually do recall. But if you don't see them, then you forget about them. So it really kind of just depends on your area too. But it's not difficult to figure out what sells well on eBay.
Yeah. Yeah. And it's kind of like a great way to build your own BOLO list. Everybody's got these BOLO lists, like, this is what sells and this is what sells. So this is a way that you can build one yourself without having to buy one and without like having to sell stuff yourself. You can just look on eBay and see what's selling. It's that simple. So anyway, we'll go into that in a little bit. But it's a great, it's a great little trick. Well, I kind of just want to say hi to everybody. 323 people watching. So
What if they don't know what a BOLO list is?
be on the lookout list.
I hate when you say bolo.
So, well, I mean, it's a well-known thing. So. Commonwealth Picker says, Ben and Jammin, hello to you. Everybody go follow Ben and Jammin on Instagram if you want some vintage heat. Ben brought me my vintage shirt that I bought from him today. Do you guys want to see it?
Yeah.
Hey, Ben, can you go oh, no, you're eating pizza. I'll get it. You sure?
No.
It's right. I think it's like right on the bed.
Oh, because it's
Thanks,
definitely not put away.
Don't get pizza grease on it.
Because why would Ryan ever put something away?
Wow.
A bird.
Kevin says he wore a bolo tie in the 90s.
Oh, bolo ties are pretty cool, actually. Can anybody guess what the vintage t-shirt I bought from Ben is?
Ooh, we can make that a giveaway.
And I did actually buy it from him.
Wait, don't show it yet. Should we make that a giveaway?
You can show the free one.
No, no one's going to guess
I don't
it.
think anybody's going to get
No
it.
one will guess that.
Well, this one isn't it. This is a shirt that I gave Ben a while ago. And then he got kind of sick of it, so he gave it back to me. So now I have a sweet Chicago Bull shirt.
I thought you were selling that on Instas.
I
gave it back.
and Ryan was like,
It's like, give me my shirt.
Okay.
But this is the one that I bought from Ben.
like
Were there
it.
any good guesses? Someone said Red Hot Chili Pepper shirt. I want that Goldberg shirt. I haven't even
It's a
worn it.
cartoon character.
I don't know that anyone would think to guess that.
No.
really popular in the early 90s or mid 90s. Mid 90s.
Hey Liz, also a reseller from Tampa. How's it going? Taz.
Older than that.
Taz is a good guess.
Oh, that's close.
It's a good guess.
So this is a Warner Brothers. This character, right?
Yes.
Okay,
it's
just
one that
making
I
sure.
don't have.
It's out of this world.
Looney Tunes.
People are close. Oh,
Road
Ryan
Runner.
wants a Speed Racer shirt so badly.
Beavis and Butthead.
Someone got it.
Oh shoot, Lisa
Lisa.
got it.
Hey Lisa, because you got it first, if you want a Ralli Roots hat, hit us up and we will send you one in the mail for
Yeah.
free.
You can pick between a
That was a
dad
good
hat
guess.
or a snap hat.
It is a Marvin the Martian shirt, but look how cool this shirt is. What? Look at this thing, guys.
Doesn't
Doesn't
That's
perfectly
what-
match my hair at all.
That's what Ben pretended to kick in his Insta
Yeah.
story.
Single stitch,
It kind of matches
all
my
over
hairs.
print.
That's really
I
cool.
love it. It fits me really well, and it's like super thin too. I don't know if you guys can see that, but you can see right through this.
Martian here.
I love it. Thanks, Ben. From
There
1992.
we go.
Yeah.
My dad loves Marvin.
Can't wait to wear it. Yeah.
It's so cool.
Ben and Jemin coming through with the goods. Yeah. So if you want to see cool stuff like this, go follow Ben and Jemin. Shout out, Ben.
I've
Everybody
worn my
unfollow
Hanson shirt
Benjamin.
twice.
It's going to be $500 for that shout out. So let's
I was going to charge $750.
let's start answering some of your guys' questions, and then Allie will start getting into like how we kind of research brands and stay on top of the market.
I'm not doing anything. Almost said a bad word.
Oh,
That would have been bad.
I did it
I
last
saw.
time.
I
Okay.
only had water to drink today.
Superdad1234 says, how many good listings should get you daily sales? That's a good question. So listing every day is a good idea.
This is relevant also to what we're going to talk about.
It is. Listing every day and keeping activity on your eBay account is a really good idea. But it really more comes down to what type of items you're selling, right? So for example, clothing takes longer to sell than electronics. That's just a fact. So if you're focusing on in-demand electronics, like if all you're selling is MacBook Pros, if that's all you sell, you're going to sell a ton of them every single day, as long as your prices are good, because people are looking for that every single day.
Yeah.
If you're selling a vintage Marvin the Martian t-shirt, that takes a particular type of buyer. So it's going to take longer to sell those type of items. So it all comes down to what type of items you're selling. But on average, I would say, we tell people just starting out, try to list at least 2 things a day. List one thing in the morning and then list one thing at night. If you can't do that, draft your items and then publish them, one in the morning and one at night. So you can draft like 10 and then spread them out throughout the week. So there's activity on your account every single day. But try to list at least 2 things a day. And once you've built up an account, once you've built up, let's say, 100 things, you should be selling at least 1 thing a day, because that would be a 1% a day sell-through rate. Yep.
Mary
Yeah.
says, how much do you guys budget a month for sourcing?
So when we were
Yeah,
first
that's
starting out, we would budget like pretty much we would take like our profits from the last week and try to roll them into what we were buying the next week. So we did that for a while because we wanted to put everything back into the business. Now we're lucky enough where we don't really have to watch our budget. We just have a business account, and if we want to source, it comes out of that account. But just starting out, I would say put as much money back into your business as you possibly can afford to. That's why we tell people like reselling is a great side gig. We recommend it. We don't recommend like jumping into reselling full time without having some sort of other income, because it takes a while to build your accounts up. So reselling on the side, building it up until you can go full time, that's really what we suggest. If you ever even want to go full time. Sometimes it's just great to keep it as a side income. Nothing wrong with that. 412 people watching.
Somebody asked, why is single stitch important? And it's because it makes an item more desirable.
A vintage item.
Yeah,
Yeah,
vintage item
it's
makes
a-
it more desirable.
It's not guaranteed that it's vintage if it is single stitch, but it's a good way to know that it could be single stitch.
Yeah.
So if you see an item that's single stitch, it's, then you can look for like the Made in the USA label. You can look for a date on the item.
Yeah. And people who are buying vintage shirts, they want them to be single stitch.
Some people, yeah,
Most
I
of
do.
them, yeah.
Yeah. Cassie,
prefer it.
hi, miss you
Hey,
guys. Miss you
Cassie.
too. Hope,
Yeah, you moved.
I know.
Hope it's going well,
Hope-
and that your move was smooth enough.
Hope the-
AJ got a new truck. I seen that thing. It's a beast.
Reselling is not passive. You have to do the hard work. Flip your dollar. Yeah, I mean that's probably one of the most true statements anybody's made on this channel. It is not passive. Anybody who's like, yeah, reselling, you can have passive income with reselling. Not true. You have to work on it every single day, 100%. But that's also why it's good to, I think it's good to have more than one source of income, not only reselling. And it could be multiple platforms you could sell on, like eBay and Amazon and Poshmark and Mercari. But all of that really is reselling. All of that takes work. I think it's good to take your profits and kind of put them into some things that could be passive income, like real estate or stocks, stuff like that. What's up, Osman? Oh, I need to give a shout out. Where's my phone?
Looks like Jay's in the chat.
Oh,
What's up, Jay? Hey, Jay.
Where's Waldo's treasures?
Congrats on almost completing your NES collection. I saw that on Instagram. That's exciting. I don't know where I put my phone. I need to find it, though. I'll be right back.
I don't know. I don't want to answer any eBay questions.
I
I got
got
to answer
this.
fun questions. This is what happens when Ryan leaves. Look, he's mad at me. His
My
face
brace
is like, I
is
swear.
off.
Oh, yeah. Callie went to
Let's
the
talk about me.
specialist. She was
Yeah.
an arm and wrist,
Hand specialist.
hand and
I
wrist
guess.
specialist.
I have like a few different fractures. They've healed, but I need to do physical therapy every day, multiple times a day. So my range of motion is good.
Yay!
And
they
it hurts,
healed, though.
it hurts
That's
to actually
awesome.
do a full like thumbs up.
Yeah, that uses a
Oh.
lot of ligaments. in
Thumbs
your
up.
hands.
Thumbs up on this video for Callie making a thumbs up.
My
Oh.
shirt says, I'm a Toys R Us kid. Although growing up, we didn't have much money. We got to go and play at Toys R Us, but we didn't get
Yeah,
toys
I
from
did the
Toys
same
R
thing,
Us.
yeah. All right, here we go. Shout out to
We got
Les.
the gum, though.
Shout out to Lester and Teresa. They're coming up. It's their 20th wedding anniversary.
Wow.
They are going to Hawaii, and he bought a Tommy Bahama shirt from us.
Oh my
Oh, nice.
God.
Yeah, so that's awesome.
That's awesome.
He sent me a message at eBay, and I was like, "Thanks for the deal. We're going to Hawaii." So shout out.
Oh,
Hawaii.
that makes
Happy
me so happy.
20th. I know, it was awesome.
Yeah. Yay. Someone asked if Tommy Bahama is still selling well, and it really depends on the print. How cheap are you buying the item for, if you should even purchase the item, and if you're going to lot a couple together, and what size the item is.
Sure.
So prints matter. Embroidery makes it much more valuable, and the larger the size, the better.
All right, we're at 460 people watching. Allie, go. Tell people how to. Come on. Oh my God.
We've had a long day, guys.
Allie worked
good
for
at
like
talking.
an hour and a half mentoring students today, and now she's like, I'm done working.
You sat way more than me today. You were in the bed editing. That's nice.
That's not working?
I mean, it's not like
Right.
physically taxing.
Do you not want to do it?
No, I'll do it. What was the question?
I had a packed car of shipping today.
That's true.
Oh my gosh. Do the work.
Do the work.
Okay, what am I answering?
So remember when we would like go to thrift stores when we were first starting out, and we would look up stuff on our phone? Tell people how to do that.
That's easy.
Yeah.
Okay, so what you guys want to do is you want to hone in on a category, right? So whenever you go to the thrift store, you get overwhelmed. There's so many different categories that you can consider researching. It's best to start where you're comfortable. So I found that men's clothing was pretty easy. There are less brands, and we would just pick either a polo or button-ups. So what you can do before, prior to going to the thrift store, is you can look in search parameters, sold comps on eBay, and I would do like between $30 and $50. I didn't think I was going to find many polos like above, resale
Right.
value, $50. So I just thought I want to find stuff between $30 and $50.
It's
I
good-
typed in.
Sorry, just really quick. It's good to look at those higher end brands, but like with polos, if you sort the sold items by highest price to lowest price, those highest price items are always going to be those top end brands like Gucci, Louis Vuitton, stuff like that, right? So that's why Allie's saying if we want to focus on a $30 to $50 average sales price, she'll put that as the parameters so that only those type of items pop up.
So then I would pick the price range that I wanted to see sold comps for, and then I would type in something generic like men's polo or men's button-up shirt, and just see what would pop up,
Yeah, and then you would sit there and like make notes of the brands to look out for when we were in thrift stores.
And I would look for a lot of recurring brands.
Right.
So
And
if I saw a lot of something.
it's cool to do that over and over again because we all know that the market is constantly changing. Sometimes things will start at $50 resale and then they'll drop under $30 resale, and we want to keep track of that and make sure that we're only buying the stuff that is relevant and in demand. So it's a great idea, and like Ali said, you can do it in any category.
Any category.
You can go men's polos, you can
Yeah.
go women's dresses, you can go men's shoes. It's really good for clothing because there's so many different brands and so many different styles, and that'll keep you on track to look at like what is actually selling in that price range.
Right. And so you just don't want to overwhelm yourself. So try to just pick a category. And then even in shoes, you can really make some good parameters for shoes. Like you can type in men's wingtip shoes,
Right.
you know, so you can just see what wingtips are selling between 30, and I would raise the price. I would raise it to at least 80. Because you can get much better shoes at their stores than like t-shirts or shirts just in general. But yeah, hope that helps, guys. Hope you try doing that. You might learn new brands and see them.
And then you can go general like that. You can get all the brands and all the different styles, and then you can kind of whittle it down to, okay, these are the really the brands that I want to look out for when I'm at a thrift store. And then you get your like base bolo. I know you hate that word, but you get your base bolo list where you can even like, we have people that have worked with us that they'll print it out, laminate it, and take it into the thrift store with them so they can remember it, you know, because there's so many different brands to remember. But Commonwealth Picker, that's so funny. Commonwealth Picker goes, I remember going to Goodwill in 2000 and writing model numbers down, driving home and looking them up on the computer. That's so awesome. That's like one of those stories where you're like, I had to walk to school in 10 feet of snow
Like,
uphill both
legit.
ways.
You did.
Yeah, that's like a real grind. Good for you, man. That's awesome.
You have a couple of trolls tonight.
Ben's got him. Callie's got him.
Nice. I didn't even see what they said. I just saw that
That's
their
cool.
messages were retracted and deleted. So
Fi-
thanks, guys.
511 people watching, guys. Please hit the thumbs up button on this video. We would appreciate it. Updated thoughts on promoted listings. So we're in a testing mode right now, and I suggest that's where you should be too. So we're going to take the next couple of weeks to kind of test the market and see what's working, what's not working. Everything's changed, right? Everything's changed, but it hasn't really changed. So we want to make sure that we're going to see if we can keep our sales consistent. So far, what we're doing is working, but we don't want to tell people to start doing something until we know for sure that it's working. So we'll keep you guys posted with the promoted listings stuff.
Yeah.
But let me just say something too. eBay is a great platform, and we are super, super grateful to be on eBay, but we are not paid by eBay. eBay doesn't control our business. They don't tell us what to say. So if something is wrong with eBay, we're going to let you guys know. And I don't think that there's anything wrong with us telling you to go and explore other platforms. I think that's totally fine. And I think you should. I think you should start exploring other platforms.
Especially in the beginning.
Yeah. So, but I just wanted to say that up. eBay has and never will pay us to promote them. Pat D's, thank you. Meow, we're talking. Hope you're feeling better. See. Yeah, I saw that, Ben. What's up, guys? Do you like eBay's new payments credit card? We haven't switched to managed payments yet. We're still doing PayPal. It's not a live show without Pat D 72 period. I noticed many people do sports cards. Gary V brought them back. I now do 20 to 30K per month on eBay, 90% sports cards. Don't miss this train. It's come and gone and will again. That's very interesting. Wow. Picker Paul, thank you for the tip. I collected sports cards when I was a kid. I thought that market was still dead, so it's nice to know that it's coming back.
That's amazing.
I just watched a documentary that I think was put out last year, and it didn't seem like there was any money in the game at all.
Wow.
Maybe that was a lie.
Maybe that got everybody out. And now it's like picked back up.
Yeah, maybe. Another generation might start collecting sports cards, you know?
Yeah. One of the best resellers in the game, Lavender Clothesline, in the chat. How's it going? Beaches Home Services, thanks so much. I don't know what the question was, but that's awesome. Where are we at?
Wait, someone said, what background color should I use? And then I didn't see the rest
It
of it.
was, what background color should I use for white clothing? And
it's fine to use black.
It's fine to use black. Yeah. And eBay confirmed that. So I'm surprised Pogs haven't made a comeback. Have they not? It's probably just because they made so many.
I was playing with some the other day.
Some slammers, if you get a really good slammer, they are worth money.
I had a custom slammer when I was a kid. I used to wreck.
My parents would be like, you can go to garage selling and hope you find
No, I never
slammer.
lost. I had that big tube, that like super long, bigger than me
Oh
tube.
my gosh!
I used to
had
walk
it
around with it
too.
like a boss.
I forgot about the tube.
Champ.
Ah,
Tubes.
So yeah, guys, I think, what time is it? 8:19. So Ali kind of gave that tip on how to research brands. And I think I think it's really important to do that. I would say to do it like every single week. Look at your target market. Look at what you like to sell and kind of keep track, because you'll see stuff and you'll learn brands that you didn't know were selling. You know, stuff like Untucked shirts, dress shirts, and like Mizzen and Main. We didn't really know that those were big sellers until we did that. And then when we saw them in thrift stores, we're like, oh, that's instant money.
which was rare
perfect.
to see them in thrift stores.
Yeah, which it's still rare to see them in thrift stores.
Yeah,
But
like when was the last time we saw an Untucked?
I thrifted one like a week ago.
What?
Yeah.
Did you put it in a video that I didn't watch?
From one of the, you mean 90% of the videos that Ali doesn't watch?
Don't thrift without me. It's rude.
Oh my god.
Try to go thrifting without me today.
Okay, babe.
It's true.
Temple, anyone sell Tiger Woods collection golf polos, and does it sell well? There are certain ones that sell better than the others than others. There's Tiger Woods collection polos that have metal snap buttons. There's like 3 metal snap buttons, and those ones resell for like $50.
Oh,
So if you find those ones, those are good.
those ones.
Those ones.
Have you ever bought Amazon pallet
Puppies
returns?
asleep.
No,
No, we've
No.
never done that.
it's not our thing. We can get inventory other ways. I think it's okay to do that if you can kind of narrow down like what you're buying. I think it's okay. But a lot of the times it is junk.
It could be good or terrible.
Yeah.
Either or.
What are good? Oh, this is interesting. What are good men's bread and butter shirt brands that can be found on a regular basis?
Oh.
So I think this also depends on your area. So in our area, we find a lot of Tommy Bahama
A lot.
because it's like a beachy Florida type of area, retirement type of area. So, and then it's also on the other side, it's also kind of like a country, I guess would be the right word for it. It's like a country,
Western?
good old boy, Western type area.
Oh yeah, like Plant City.
Yeah, so like we find a lot of Tommy Bahama, Columbia, PFG. We find a lot of like Patagonia.
Yeah, we do actually.
We find a lot of like those 511 hidden gun shirts,
the tactical
shirts,
And the
Those are great.
shooting shirts.
A lot of guns
Shooting.
in our area.
shooting shirts, the ones with the patches on
I
the
feel good
patch.
saying that, but
Shotguns?
it's true.
So yeah, it's kind of more like you have to know your area and learn what brands you can find in your area, you know?
And more Disney. Yes, you're right. We get a lot of
A lot of
Disney
Disney.
stuff.
A lot of
Olympic,
Disney.
Atlanta Olympics.
Olympic
Oh,
Atlanta stuff.
yeah.
You find a lot of.
Yeah.
We do. I will say that there is
Peter
a
Millar?
there is a good Peter Millar, there is a good vintage vibe in our thrift stores here. There's a lot of vintage stuff, but the competition for people looking for vintage is huge in this area. So there's people who all they do is go into thrift stores and look through t-shirts to look for vintage t-shirts. If they don't find anything, they'll go to the next thrift store and go through and look for vintage t-shirts. So yeah, you just got to know what you're looking for. And then there's areas like in the like the middle of the country where no one even cares about vintage. So,
Yeah.
you know, there's like stuff just
Crazy.
sitting there. It blows my mind. Cool. Yesterday was the first time finding Cool in my local.
Oh
thrift.
yay!
That's
Cool's
awesome.
good.
Cool.
So
Love
cool.
it.
Cool's a great brand.
Cool.
So another thing, guys, is you also have to kind of start learning the seasons, because with clothing, it's not totally seasonal, but there are seasons for clothing, and winter stuff right now is starting to sell for us, and it sells for more money. So we do list winter stuff during the summer, but we get about like 20% more for it around this time. So we'll list like our higher end winter stuff. We'll list like our better North Face jackets, better Patagonia stuff this time of the year,
North Face jacket.
because we get more money for them. So start doing that.
I think like 4 jackets went out today.
Oh wow!
Lisa says, Allie, your craft channel is fantastic. The Halloween wreaths are so cute.
Thanks, Lisa. If you make one, tag us on Instagram.
I'm ramping up jackets for Q4. I agree.
Yeah, ramp up.
Have you had any problems with PayPal taking more fees than they should?
Ooh.
No. So there was a user agreement change to PayPal where they are now not refunding if you refund a buyer, they don't refund that 2.9% fee that they take.
Are you serious?
Mhm.
What?
They keep it.
Because they still had to handle your money, so they got to get money from you somehow.
Yeah, PayPal's
Wow.
a bit of a garbage.
That's disgusting. Well, all right. At least eBay's getting rid of them. They're probably doing it to spite eBay.
Probably.
Dang.
Vader, thank you for the $2. Really appreciate that. Ugly Christmas sweaters should be listed now. Yeah, start listing them. Halloween stuff, Halloween costumes, definitely get them listed. There's people that make all of their money during this last quarter. Like that's all they do is list all of their Halloween stuff, all of their Christmas stuff, and for 3 months they just kill it, and then they take time off the rest of the year. So
What's up with
That's
the
really
Goodwills
interesting.
doing the whole we have a Halloween store now too?
right,
Did you see that?
they're getting on there.
Getting private label stuff.
Snap.
Do we sell more men's clothing than women's? I only have a few men's items. Yeah, we sell probably 90% men's, 10% women's. The only stuff with women's that we sell would be shoes. We sell women's shoes and athletic wear, and then higher end brands. We'll sell higher end brands too. But we'll sell the athletic wear, Lululemon.
And sometimes I'll find things and then keep them for myself instead of selling them.
Every time you say vintage, we take a shot.
Oh,
Vintage.
nice.
Allie, did you get my unicorn frap drink that I sent? Did you get that?
Oh, yes.
Well, there's who it's from.
I thought we tagged it on Instagram. No?
Jerry.
Maybe I opened it by accident thinking it was something no.
Speaking of, I got this in the mail.
Thank you.
I got this in the mail today,
I posted it.
and I wasn't sure if I bought this or not, so I'm just gonna open it. It's from Brandy. So let's see.
I don't think there's
See
an
what it
M.
is.
Just Brady.
Oh, Brady. Sorry, it's from Brady.
Brady.
I either bought this or it's a gift. Oh, I think it's a gift.
It says, ooh, they have a thermal printer. You can tell by.
Nice.
See that tag? Y'all can see that tag.
Rally
That's not
fam, hey from Colorado. I've been
What is it,
reselling
guys?
for a year now, and your channel has definitely helped my learning curve. You probably can't use this for a couple of months in Florida, but it's one of my favorite finds. Hope it fits.
Oh man, you sent me one of your
That
favorite
equals
finds.
cozy or resell from
Who knows?
Brady. Oh, it is Rolo. It is a Rolo, and it's a real Rolo label. You
nice.
can tell because it says.
Who knows? Who knows what it is? Oh, Harry Tornado in the chat. What's up, buddy?
Hey,
What up, Josh?
Thanks for the $5. Smart wool sweaters. I haven't seen you guys grab these before, but they're a solid polo. Yes,
Oh.
anything smart wool. Actually, we sold a smart wool polo that was that sold for like $35. And the smart wool socks are also great. Smart wool is wool you can wash. That's what it is. It's smart.
It says Smart Wool on the label.
I think
Or is
everybody's
that
got
a
it.
brand.
All right, let's see what it is. It's a brand.
I've never
Can't
seen
wash.
it.
Whoa, this is sick. What?
I feel like that's a grail. That's something you wanted for a long time.
We got the Tommy Expedition flannel.
Wow.
This is so
Guys,
sick.
I want a flannel. Someone sent me a flannel.
Wow.
Why does
I want one of
Ryan
those
get all
Can't be
flannel
happy for
jacket
my
things?
gift. You're the one who gets the gifts all the time. Let me have one.
It's always
Dang.
unicorn.
It's always unicorn.
I know. I have too much unicorn stuff. I said no more unicorn stuff.
This is sick. Thank
and
you.
everyone's been very sweet not sending unicorn stuff.
I can't wait to wear it.
Oh my
Sweet.
gosh,
It
that's
should
amazing.
It should start cooling down in the next year.
I mean, it
And
was
actually,
60 this morning.
The
for
last
an
couple
hour.
of days, the last 2 or 3 days, because we had rain, it's been cooler by at least 8 degrees. So there's that.
Colin says, do you guys find a lot of Southern Tide and Southern Point shirts have done well for me? Yeah, we do see them a lot. The interesting thing is they actually don't do very well for us.
I was gonna say I don't recognize those names.
Yeah, it's the one with the little like fish, the little like tuna fish, the Southern Tide. Southern Tide.
Oh,
We'll sell them if we find a bunch of them together, and then we'll lot them all up together. I think the only reason we don't pick them up is because we try to go for like a certain average sales price.
Yeah.
And like on our Hip Line store, the one that we share, our average sales price on that store is like $45. So it doesn't really make sense for us to sell stuff that isn't worth enough money.
You said makes sense.
Ha,
We're talking about money.
oh my God. Flippin' Hustler, thanks for the $5.
And
Loving your
everyone
content,
leaves
guys.
the chat.
Appreciate
with
it.
my corny jokes.
Well, there's 634 people watching.
there were
which
more
is
until
awesome.
I made that joke.
Yeah, it's going down
Yep,
rapidly.
it literally, we just lost 4 people.
Guys,
it's also Monday
I'm
Night Football.
not sorry.
oh, true.
Sorry, not sorry.
Guys, please hit the thumbs up button for us. We're only at 222.
Should we do a Busch Gardens meetup? Because we have Busch Gardens passes. So anyone who has a Busch Gardens pass just can come to Busch Gardens
I
with
don't
us.
think that's fair. It'd be like, what
Come
if
wait
they
No,
don't
I'm just
line
saying,
for
can we
us.
just, if we were to post, hey, we're going to Busch Gardens on this day, we'll be there at this time. We can do Busch Gardens together with would anyone do that? Does anyone in the chat have a Busch Gardens pass?
I bought a Sony micro cassette recorder at a garage sale for 75 cents and sold it for $160. Very nice.
Nice.
Very nice.
People have Busch Gardens passes in the chat.
Cool.
Someone said,
Some
why not
don't,
a
I'm
Disney
sorry, but-
meetup?
What did
I
you name the
know.
new puppy?
We named her Zero
Okay.
from A Nightmare Before Christmas.
Zero. You guys know the little white dog in Nightmare Before Christmas? I'll
Ghost
show you.
dog?
Little ghost dog, yeah.
Little ghost dog.
Look how many people want us to do it. All right.
Lavender clotheslines in Florida, October 2nd through the 4th.
Oh. We haven't met in person.
Oh, Benny.
This one. Looks like that.
Zero the hero. Oh, those are really cute.
Yeah.
Zero is cute.
I'm in Jack's. I'll go. All right, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe a lot of people will go to Busch Gardens.
Well, Jamie Becker said we should
I
also
agree.
just have a regular
I
Tampa
agree.
meetup.
I agree. And we're also going to start planning the party for our 100,000 plaque. They haven't sent it to us yet, but
It's hard to plan a meetup though because it's always loud.
Let's
Every
go to
time I
Medard
plan
Park.
somewhere.
yeah, the park would be great.
A park?
Medard
Oh,
Park.
everyone could just bring. We could
Yeah.
plan games.
It'd be
And
perfect.
they have tables everywhere.
It'd be
It has
awesome.
to be cooler out because it's disgusting.
It's
out
all
right now.
shaded.
Yeah, Medard's nice.
Yeah, but
That's
it's
the one with the
still
big trees,
really
right?
hot.
I used to climb those trees.
Yeah, me too.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I know Menard Park.
How does shipping work?
We
Do I
think
need a
so.
scale? Yeah, I would suggest getting a scale. If you don't ship yourself, you're gonna end up going to the post office and buying a label there, and you're gonna pay way too much money. So the best thing is to, when your item sells on eBay, actually buy your shipping labels on eBay and get a little scale. You can get like a $20 scale on Amazon. I think we have it linked in our supplies.
It lasts a long
Supplies
time,
there.
so it's worth the investment, and it will save
one?
you money.
Yeah, you can put that one up. If any supplies we try to put in our affiliate links. So.
Yeah, Island Thrifts. At least the humidity has settled down the
Yeah.
last 2 days.
Sharon. Yes, we do have 2 puppies now. We got a new one.
Yeah. I want to bring out the puppers because she's quiet. She's right
You can
there.
get her if you want.
I'm gonna get her.
Come thrifting in NorCal. Yeah, so we are gonna travel more. We did a couple like big trips this year, but we want to travel more around America, and we're gonna make that happen pretty soon. So
America.
we have the Tesla, and we get free supercharging, so we can drive if we want to.
Look how cute she is.
I want to make a schoolie. Who's got a free
Oh, a
bus?
schoolie would be dope.
Oh, she was like half asleep.
Who's got a free bus? Yeah, a lot of
Where's
people
the
in
bus?
California want us to go out there, so we will. We will.
Everyone's gonna be mad because Mochi's not
You
in
have to
here
go to
yet.
San Diego.
But Mochi's really loud, so she'll come out 10 minutes before the end.
Have you guys considered storage sourcing? We used to buy storage units back in the day, back when we kind of first started selling or started doing reselling. For us, they're not the investment to profit to work ratio isn't great. So it's a lot of work for very little profit or like double profit, which just isn't, it doesn't work for us. It's a lot of big items, a lot of furniture, a lot of like exercise equipment, used mattresses,
Yeah,
stuff
we
like
don't have a
that.
truck,
Bed bugs.
and
We don't
it's
wanna do it.
hot
Can we do
It's
one
so
just
It's a
like
tough
for
gig.
the video?
Yeah,
in
Do it
winter.
for the tube.
they are fun to do. So
We'll do it in winter though.
Maybe
I've
we can
never
all go.
gone.
Once
Me and
you're-
my mom would go and she would help too.
once your camera hand gets better,
I think I mean I zoom with this, so this
Sure.
is just stabilizing
But
it.
only
we don't
5
want you to
pounds.
hurt yourself. We don't want you to push yourself. Take it
I
easy.
gotta make it strong.
Oh,
What's your favorite thrift store to go to? So
Salvation Army on Wednesday.
okay, I like Goodwill's. I don't like the company, but I like that they're clean and I can like go through the racks easily. So
For those prices, it
And
should be clean.
I found the most stuff there. So
That's true. You find a lot of good stuff. But half off day at Salvation Army is really good.
There's just so many more of Goodwill, I feel like, that
Yeah.
a lot
Yeah.
of people just donate there and not to other places.
Jamie said, "Do you sell all items with free shipping?" Yes. Yes. Well, 99.9% of items we sell with free shipping. Yeah.
Oh, a little bird.
How long can you only sell 10 items until they raise the number of items you can list? Usually it's like 3 weeks to a month when you first start out. I suggest getting those 10 items listed, sell some stuff, ship it fast, try to get good feedback, and then call eBay. Sometimes, like a couple weeks later, you can call eBay and they will raise your limit. But you can do that once a month. So try to max those limits out and then keep calling them
That's
to
why
get it
you want
raised.
fast moving items, guys. Like you don't want to in the beginning try to sell like Tommy Bahama, for example, unless you are selling 6 for like $50 or something.
Billy, very good question. And thank you for the $5. Appreciate that. We did 3.8K as of now in our first 48 days. First of all, Congratulations. That's great.
Wow.
We are wondering if we should get a store. We have 110 listed and more to list. Mitten pickers from Michigan. Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I would suggest getting a store. Some people don't have stores at all, and I think that's okay. But I think that we should take advantage of the tools that eBay gives us because they put them on their website to increase or help at least boost sales. So there's some old school sellers that they're like, I don't want a store. I'm not using any of the tools that eBay puts out there, which is fine. More power to them if they can do that. But most of those people have very established accounts. They started on eBay like 10, 15 years ago. If you're first started on eBay, you need to be as competitive as you can be. And I think that one of the ways you can be competitive is to have a store. At least a basic store, I think, is fine. Yeah.
I think from trying to draft my own stuff on my eBay account, which is not a store, and then drafting on your accounts, it's so much easier on the stores because you don't have like the photo editing tools. The layout is way wonky on the regular one compared to the stores, at least in my opinion.
Yeah.
I just prefer.
It should just be the same. The back end.
Southern Unlimited, we don't do store evaluations. We just do it for our students. So we're just a bit too busy to open that up to everybody.
Or else I think all day, every day, everyone would ask us to do that. We can't. We have to run our business.
Yeah.
Oh, her head's just resting on my hand. Oh, now she's gonna eat it.
Random dude says, where are the best places to find boxes? I'm all about, Walmart's great. I'm all about like recycling and using the boxes that are out there. So a lot of the times when stores like restock, they'll just take all their boxes and throw them in the trash. So you can just go dumpster dive and pick those boxes out. If you really need a box.
Ask family and friends for their Amazon Prime boxes.
Those are great. Yeah.
All the time we get them.
I brought one home from Orlando when I went to visit.
Yeah.
If you really need like big boxes or heavy duty boxes, we get those from Home Depot. So we'll buy those. They're like $1 to $2. We use those for our wholesale stuff just because we need like good condition, sturdy boxes to ship that stuff out.
But for the smaller boxes, we try to get as many free ones from friends and family. And then if we need other ones, we can just buy them from Walmart. Walmart sells a lot of different size boxes. And they're not that expensive.
Work next to a place that gets a lot of car parts and there's a uniform store.
Yeah.
So I've gotten boxes from them before too.
Yeah, when they're throwing out a bunch of boxes that look like a good size, we say, "Hey, can we recycle these?" And they
bubble wrap.
the bubble wrap for free.
Is Terapeak worth buying? No, it's included if you have a store. I don't know if it's included with the starter store, but I think it is included with the other stores. So just wait till you get a store and then you get Terapeak for free.
I don't really know what that is. I feel like I should.
We only really use Terapeak to look at trends. So it shows trends over the past year. You can see like how much something sold for over the past year, opposed to like 60 days on eBay. So let's say we're buying 50 of one unit. We're doing a wholesale deal, and we want to know how many of those units have sold over the past year. We can look that up to see, okay, how long is it going to take for this item to sell?
Yeah. And when we say we include shipping, so we offer free shipping, if a sold comp is for $30 with $20 shipping, we'll list the item for like $49.97, for example, and then offer free shipping.
Yeah.
So it's not like we're giving them free shipping. We're just rolling it into the total cost of the item.
And Paul says U-Haul is really good for tall boxes for things like a bag of golf clubs. Very good. U-Haul is actually where we get our shipping paper as well. So they have like really good sheets of packing paper, and that's where we go and buy them. Yeah.
True. Oh, that moved really fast.
Do you get more high profit items at garage sales compared to thrift stores?
A higher ROI.
Yeah.
Yep, from garage sales and thrift stores.
And I have to answer this question really quick because this is probably a question I get once a week on Instagram. Do people still use VCRs and VHS tapes? What can you do with them? Although I should not have sold my Black Diamond Disney tapes, apparently, as I learned yesterday. Black Diamond Disney VHS tapes, that's not a real thing. Those are not real sales. The ones when you look it up and you're like, oh my gosh, this is worth like $1,000. It's not true. Look up the actual sales and they're worth like $5. VHS players, however, VHS DVD players still sell well for us. The combo ones sell better than like just the regular ones. But even the regular ones do still sell.
Yeah.
But no, those Black
Based
Diamond.
off of model number and brand.
How many items do you guys list a day? We shoot for like 100 items a week. Yeah. So we list on the lower end, I think, than a lot of other full-time resellers, especially because we have 4 people working in the business. But it's because we're doing other things too. So we also do Amazon. We also do wholesale. Like today, we sold 25 wholesale boxes. So and they're big. They're like 30 to 40 pounds each, right? Medium size Home Depot boxes. So we have to get those shipped out. So that's a lot of what we do as well.
Look, Rob's mom's in the chat, Sharon.
I know, that's who asked that last question.
Oh,
The
it
VHS
was.
one.
And that's so funny. She has a bunch of boxes.
Oh, nice.
Save for us. That's so
awesome.
funny. Bubble wrap and puffs.
Yeah, Paul says new in box VCRs are like finding gold, especially if you sell it on Amazon. 100%.
Yeah.
New
Oh
in
my
box.
God.
Yeah, and you can find them sometimes at like garage sales for $10-$20.
And if they have the remote with them, they are typically worth more. So if you see one and it has a remote with it and it's a good brand, definitely look it up, guys. And it's easy because there's a model number on the back. It's not a hard thing to look up.
Oh, by the way, I just noticed we almost have 700 people watching, 698 people. So, guys, please hit the thumbs up button for us.
Oh, wow. Almost
279.
It's 700. We broke 700.
It'd be awesome if we could get to like 400 thumbs ups. That would be really great, guys. Thank you. Oh, and also thanks for all the support on the 2 videos that I did about the eBay's promoted listing thing. My whole goal with that was just to get the information out there and do what we could to ask the right questions to bring back to you. So hopefully it came off that way, and hopefully we can give you guys more information going forward.
Yeah.
What do you sell wholesale? This time it was like mostly shoes. We did used shoes, new shoes, clothing, hats, jackets, that kind of stuff. But it changes every time.
How many active items do we have?
Thanks, Jody. Appreciate it. On our main or on the hip line account, we have like 1,300 and something active.
Wow.
It's like 800 and something listings, but it's like 1,300 items total.
And I feel like if you list 100 items, 100 items sell. That's what happens like throughout the week.
Oh, like you have to keep listing.
You have to keep listing, which is great. But we're also buying better items now. We're buying faster moving items. Like whenever I look at a sold comp, right, I see what's listed. So let's say 50 are listed and then there are only 20 sold and they're like far and few between. I'm going to skip that. But if there's 50 listed and 20 sold, but they're all sold in the last like 2 or 3 days, you know, kind of a thing, then yeah, that's great because there's not as many sold comps as there used to be based off of like the settings on the back end.
We'll have another new What Sold video coming out soon, or coming out this week as well. But if you look at there's a playlist on our YouTube where you can watch all of our What Sold videos. I think we have like 50 of them now. And that's a great place to also like take notes and get items that are great buys. Yeah. Ray, our next class is November 1st.
Shag carpet dog. Guys, do you think I like what I like?
Look
I
how
like this
whited
pillow.
out it is.
I like this dog.
Everyone is in a bad mood today. No, we're in a bad mood. What?
What do
They're
you
really
mean?
chill.
Not us, Jody. No, we're great.
Do I seem off? I'm tired. I am tired. The puppy is not letting me sleep much. And I worked out today, but not a long workout. So
Any recommendations for products we should look for in thrift stores now for Q4? Yeah, so our strategy for thrift stores kind of changes where we go to hard goods first. So we go to like the electronics and we look in there. We try to find stuff that's new in the box as well for Q4 because it sells really well. So we look at hard goods and then we'll go to shoes because shoes are doing great for us. So hard goods, then shoes, and then we'll start getting into clothing. Yeah. But stuff like, we also look at sports equipment right now, like bags and golf clubs and stuff like that. Doing well for us.
Chester said, I watched a bunch of your what sold videos and that helped me a lot. Awesome. Yeah, I found that the what's actually sold makes a big difference compared to, we're going to sell this.
I think you're 2 episodes ahead of me on Peaky Blinders, so we can watch the new American Horror Story.
I'll watch the new American Horror Story with you if it's not too scary.
Nice.
Sometimes it's not too scary.
Carizona, welcome to the live chat.
That's
I caught my
cool name.
first live chat with you.
Carizona.
That's a cool name.
And we said your name. Is that exciting for you? I always thought that was exciting.
When people say your name.
Yeah.
So here's a good question from Jamie. This question actually came up in our Facebook group this week, and there was like a big conversation about it. Actually, Angel brought it up, and I loved the question. The question was, do we spend a lot of time cleaning shoes? And yeah, because he was like cleaning every pair of shoes that he got, spending a lot of time cleaning. A lot of people were doing it. He was like, well, people don't want to buy shoes that aren't clean. And the fact of the matter is, if you look at most large shoe sellers, used shoe sellers on eBay, most of them don't clean their shoes. And we don't clean most of the shoe. Now, we try to buy them in good condition, first of all.
Yeah, that's true.
We will only clean shoes if the profit is there. So let's say we have a pair of shoes that sells for $200.
Dress shoes.
Dress shoes, yeah.
Start wingtips.
Yeah, and if we spend 20 minutes, the value goes from $200 to $230, okay? If we don't clean them, it drops down to $170. Let's say that. So there's a $60 variance there. To us, that makes sense. We will take the 20 minutes to clean those shoes because 20 minutes, making $60 in 20 minutes, that makes more sense, okay? But if the shoes are only worth $30, $40 and spending time cleaning them is only going to make us another $5, we would rather just get them listed because we're buying a ton of shoes. When we buy shoes, we're buying them like 200 at a time. So we would rather just get them listed and get the volume out there and lose that extra $5 because it saves us time. And for us, time is more valuable than that $5 that we could have made more.
But
Hopefully
it is really fun to fix up a pair of dress shoes.
True.
I don't like cleaning sneakers, but I love to polish dress shoes.
I think
Sometimes I'm in the mood.
we listed a pair of some kind of beat up Nikes, and I put in the description would be good restoration project.
Nice. That's a good idea.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I seen that someone else had did it, so I stole it.
A lot of people do that, though. A lot
like
of people
that.
do Nike restoration.
Yeah.
Interesting. Huh.
I would never list a pair of shoes without cleaning them. They look so much better. So again, that's what we do, guys. You can do whatever you want. If you have the time.
And we're not saying it's right.
We're not saying it's right. But if
That's
you
just
have,
for us, that's what works.
if you have the time and it makes sense, like the profit makes sense, that's great. For us, we have overhead. We have employees. We have a warehouse. We have to pay for stuff, insurance.
Yeah.
So for us, it doesn't make sense to spend the time on a $30 pair of shoes. It just doesn't. So.
And I ship out shoes every day.
all day.
They still
they
sell.
Don't get returned.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
pick the dirty ones and clean those. And
Right. That's the other exception to the rule. If we get like a pair of hiking boots covered in mud, obviously we're going to clean those boots. We're not going to sell them like that. So.
And some shoes, all you have to do is like wash them in the sink. Just spray the water on them kind of hard.
And we
or
only take
sneakers?
the mud off because that adds extra weight in the box.
Yeah, exactly. Or sneakers, you can just wash them in the washing machine with towels. So
Shoes.
Chips. Oh my God, let's get some
How big is your
shoes.
warehouse? It's like just under 1,400 square feet. It's pretty small.
I was
It's not
thinking
very big.
1,300,
The
but you
space
always
could
know.
be utilized.
So much better.
Yeah.
It's
So
bad.
much better. We only
so bad.
didn't like put racks in and build up and use it better because we thought we were going to be building on this land, which we need to do an update on that too.
Oh yeah.
But we thought we would be like by this time we thought we would have our warehouse built
Yeah.
and be in there. So
I think we should just buy one of the metal racks.
yeah, we
so
could.
that it's a second layer for all the wholesale.
I guess so.
Oh, I had a hiccup.
We need a
Pardon
loft.
me. I'm sorry.
I want a loft
I
A
know,
loft,
right? How
yeah.
cool would that
with a
be?
bed and a toilet.
At what point did you get a warehouse? We got our first warehouse about a year into reselling, and that was just like a little office. And then the rest of the warehouse was not air conditioned, and it was terrible in Florida to work out of those conditions. So I think the next warehouse we got was like 2 years. Yeah, because that was a year lease. So about 2 years into it, we got our warehouse, and we've been in our warehouse now for like 3 years. Yeah.
Something bit me, and it's itchy, and it's getting redder and redder.
Quit scratching it.
It's so
Love.
itchy, though. Look at
Yep.
that.
Big Drift says some boots sell better if they are distressed. That's true.
Oh yeah.
Same with shirts.
Like affliction.
Same with shirts, exactly.
I love affliction. Let me tell you, it
Well, I
never
think
gets
she-
returned.
Don't you distress jeans too, Allison?
Sometimes,
think
yeah.
Floor to ceiling racks and utilize all that space. Again, if we were going to be staying there, we would do that. But that's not
It's
the
an
goal.
investment, time wise and money wise, and then to move it, it's also another investment of a lot of time to take them apart.
We'll do it in
transport them.
our new warehouse when that happens. But for us, it makes more sense to put money into something that we own because we just rent our warehouse now, and we're going to be buying something. So we want to make sure that the philosophizer.
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 Thank you for the $5. I just want you to. Oh my gosh!
Philosophizer.
I just want you guys to say my name correctly. You guys are great examples.
Philosophizer.
Philosophizer.
Yeah,
Philosophizer.
philosophizer.
All right, philosophizer.
Did we get it? Did we get it?
Thanks for the
Falafel.
Thanks for the $5. That
I
really
love
got me.
falafel.
That really got me. Best boot brands to look for. We like
Keen Merrill's.
Keen,
The
Merrill.
North Face.
Red Wing, really good ones.
yeah.
For like cowboy boots, Justin boots are really good.
Carhartts?
Ariat.
No, Cat boots?
Oh, some
No.
of them. Yeah.
Nike military.
Real estate may dip
Adidas
next week if you can wait.
Military boots.
She's saying ones that be picked up at garage sales this past week in the church
Oh.
members.
Wow.
Adidas has
Dang,
military boots?
burn.
I'm so confused.
Ryan makes fun of me for not knowing things, but at least I can use our washing machine.
That's fair. That is fair.
And
I
our
mean, I don't
sink.
know how to use your washing machine.
And our
either.
dishwasher.
It's like 50 buttons.
I just bought 200 pairs of Levi's. What's a good price to sell? I have no idea.
What
Yeah,
kind of Levi's
they could-
is they?
that
What
could-
decade are
yeah.
they from?
Anywhere from $10 to $2,000.
Yeah,
literally.
that's true.
What color is the Levi's label?
And then Pamela sent $2 for
Tab.
puppy treats.
Thanks,
Thank you,
Pamela.
Pamela. Puppy treats.
New show idea. Ralli Roots say words.
Oh
we need to do
gosh.
we need to do an Allie Knows Sports round 2. That's
And
what we need.
Vibram. So you can say Vibram or Vibram. Both are considered correct.
Yeah.
But the owner of the company said Vibram.
The owner said Vibram, so that's how we
Vibram.
got. It's like
So
how
that's why we say Vibram.
Elon Musk says Tesla, not Tesla.
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 It's Tesla.
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 729 people watching.
Oh, snap.
Guys.
You guys ready for the Bulldog?
Please hit the thumbs up button. We're only at 370. Can we please get it to over 400? That would be awesome.
Over 5 would
Whoa.
be better.
Oh, nice.
735 watching. What's the record? I think we hit 900 one time.
Oh, that one time.
Yeah.
When we start doing
Go over here.
giveaways,
No,
we'll
you-
get more. Oh, sorry. Should I just move over? The
You
puppy
always-
just like
you fall on the
dipped.
couch.
There's a cat.
Oh,
and
she has a
dog.
bone.
What's up, chat?
Ben's here.
I have a lot of dog bones for them to chew.
Okay.
Hmm.
So Ben, tell us, give us some Ben tips. Tell us some vintage stuff.
Well, my friend Sam just sent me a story from
Whoa. Rude.
Sorry, guys.
From Plato's
Apologies.
Closet.
Oh,
and they posted a Supreme shirt, so that's pretty funny.
Okay.
like a real
Was it
one?
real?
Yeah, it was a real one.
What they buy from people.
Yeah, I just
I mean,
thought it was
I've
funny.
I've seen people pick up like off-white Nikes from Plato's.
I
real
know,
ones,
I
yeah.
just think it's funny.
What?
What else? Give me something else.
What do you want to know?
What's your favorite vintage shirt right now?
I really like MC Escher shirts
Okay.
and Marvel shirts right now, like the illustrative.
The big all-over print ones?
No, like the comic book type.
Oh,
ones.
okay.
Like,
What's
I don't really like all over print shirts. I like the simple ones more.
Oh.
what are you on the hunt
Boring.
for?
Plain white tees.
And I have those. It's hard to
Man.
find sometimes here, but
Hey, somebody also in a comment said they're sending us like 16 vintage plain white t-shirts. So you might want some of those.
Whoa. Wait, are they really?
Yeah.
Are you just being facetious?
No, I'm serious.
I'm on the hunt for vintage Metal Gear Solid t-shirts.
Oh, yeah.
That's my favorite game. of
Oh
all-
my
of all
god, a
time.
Twisted Metal t-shirt. That was my childhood game. My brother and I played and we killed some bad
Say
guys.
for it. Steven, thanks for the $5. Is there something similar to Auction Zip you use? For some reason, not much in Colorado Springs on that site.
Oh.
For auctions,
Colorado Springs is pretty new.
So-
I think that's why.
honestly, I would suggest just going to Google, typing in your zip code or like Colorado Springs and auctions and seeing what pops up
You might have to drive a little bit.
for auctions. Yeah.
Yeah.
Balta says, "Sleeves, who are you, and what have you done with the real Ryan?"
Why? What
He's
happened?
wearing sleeves.
Sleeves?
Ryan's been wearing a lot of sleeves lately because he likes his vintage shirts.
It's getting cooler out. I can wear sleeves.
Mochi sees a puppy with a bone and she wants it. Look at her eyes.
You were wearing a
Look at
tank
that
top
face.
before the live show. Though,
I
right?
was actually, yeah. But then I tried on this t-shirt and then I was like, I'm just going to put this t-shirt on. So,
Why didn't you just
Why
wear
don't you
that
just
one?
wear that one?
I don't know because I want to wear it tomorrow.
You can
that's
do
fair.
both.
That's fair.
Midwest Picker, thank you for the $5. Would like to see you guys source at a flea market. Okay, we can do that.
Oh,
Okay.
we've not done that before.
Okay.
Sourced at a flea market.
Count it up.
I'll film it.
Heather Brooker, thanks for the $2. How can you tell a tag is vintage? Is there types? Ben, go.
Mainly, they're usually made in the USA, but
True.
you kind of have to know your tags. There's not really types of tags. You just have to know the brands.
Yeah.
And what
So,
those
like-
brands tags look like.
So like Gildan has vintage tags.
Yeah,
But
Hanes has vintage tags.
Hags has vintage tags.
Hags.
Hanes.
Hanes. Sorry.
Nutmeg.
Hags has vintage tans.
That's what I said. But yeah, most of the time, if it says made in the USA, it's a good sign that it could be vintage.
Or if it has like a metallic thread, a lot of times it's going to be vintage on the tag. A
Metallic.
lot of vintage
like a
tags have
stitch.
metallic thread
Yeah,
in
that's
them, like that vintage nutmeg tag.
right. That's
Yeah.
nutmeg. Yeah, nutmeg
Like
and like
old women's clothing
Right.
will usually have a metallic thread in the tag at some.
Do you have a favorite vintage tag? Like,
do I have a
Yeah.
favorite? The tag, the one I told you, the Lotel.
Logo tell?
Logo tell.
Log tell or whatever. The
Logo
green
Yeah,
one?
I like that. Yeah, I like that tag.
Mm.
I don't really like the way the shirts fit me, but I like that tag.
Oh, okay.
I like tagless things.
True.
Yeah.
But
The tearaway tags?
I haven't torn the tags out of my
Ooh, quite a bit.
401 closet,
Oh.
Nice.
which is
Shout
like
out.
2 items.
Shout out, Eric.
College picker.
Have you worn your Hanson shirt yet?
I've worn it twice.
Oh, nice.
Bop.
And it fits?
It fits.
Yeah, Screen Stars. I really like the way that Screen Stars fit as
Yeah.
well.
I was talking to Ryan about it. That's my favorite fit on a shirt.
Oh, wow.
What about that
Is it 'cause
Hanes
you're
fitty
related?
fitty?
Those are good too.
What about that
Beefy
beefy too?
Those are good. It's kind of hot in Florida for that.
So, guys, as always, where are we at? 8:56. So, for the last 4 minutes, let us know in the chat some things you've sold recently and how much they've sold for.
Yeah, and
'cause we
like
love to
these
see.
specific, if you can, so we know what to look out for.
Thanks for the $2 Canadian fist bump
Ah.
for all 4 of you.
Yeah.
$2. Thanks, Devin, for love the anime on the wall. Oh,
Yeah.
cool.
Vaughn.
Devon.
Our Pokemon.
Devon, sorry.
Why is my face blurry?
Because there's too many people in here. It always
It's
is.
mad. That's okay.
Textbook, 50 cents sold for $40. Awesome.
Nice. We don't do pallets, Chad.
The thing with vintage shirts, as people don't know, is you have to buy a size up. I think it depends on the decade. It depends on the year. Like 80s shirts fit me. I have to buy up a size. But like 90s are usually big on me. If I buy like a large, it's usually big on me. So it depends on the
What are you in modern t-shirt size?
a large.
Large.
Someone
Yeah.
sold a Ted Baker cardigan for $50.
Wow,
No.
very cool. White zombie hockey jersey bought for $2 and sold for $125.
Nice.
Bobble.
Yeah, but it probably thinks it's
It's going so fast.
Baseball bobblehead.
trying to avoid that.
Was that 50 cents? Didn't see it. 50 cents to $100. Very cool.
Whoa.
1992 Nautica boots for $250.
1990?
What?
Nautica boots.
Nautica
Interesting.
makes
No.
boots.
Like
Nautica
sailing
boots?
boots?
I don't know.
Like fishing boots?
Oh, probably like boat boots.
Yeah.
Boat boots.
Are garage sales still up during rainy days? Not for us. Most people don't do them if it's raining outside.
It's hot and rainy here
But
most of the
Sometimes
Yeah.
time.
We'll
there's
just
like,
go to the thrift store.
It's uncomfortable.
Sometimes there's like the clubhouse ones. They have
That's
garage
true.
sales, but they're
Yeah.
usually not very good.
Yeah. $179 Harley Davidson leather jacket today got for $15. Very cool.
Someone sold 3 Spartan race medals for between $20 and $30. Can we sell
What?
ours in the Savage Race?
Seriously?
Do people buy them
That's
just
funny.
to like
Just to be
Say
like,
that they want.
Fake.
I'd
Maybe
say
they
that-
lost theirs and they want to replace them. I
I
don't know. That's
nah, they didn't do
weird.
it, they just want the medal.
Huh.
It's like participation trophies.
I like that.
What about the Robert Graham price drop, though? It must be one of the quickest dropping brands ever, from like $150 down to $60 in a couple of years for their
Whoa.
button ups. 60's high, actually.
I was saying 150. Like, when were they 150?
Yeah,
Uh-oh, our
maybe
fans
like
buzzing.
new.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh no, the
it's
fans.
fine. We have 2 minutes.
Okay, cool.
Chick Rocker, thanks for the $2. Loving Allie and Callie's shirt.
Thank you.
Look, I can do that.
They do have cool
Wow.
shirts.
Aw,
Frank,
Sally, did we get you that shirt or no?
nah, I bought this at Spencer's
Oh.
in the mall.
Anytime we see a shirt that's appropriate for Callie, we always buy it. We've never not bought Callie a shirt that they were like, this is a Callie shirt. I love it.
North Face 550 down coat bought for $3, sold for $85. Very cool.
Nice.
Those North Face down coats are great. Cameron, thanks for the $5. Thanks for all that you guys do. One time I found a rhinometer used for sleep apnea in a trash and sold on eBay for $1,900. Jeez, that's crazy.
What?
In the trash?
That's nuts.
What?
So the one thing really quick though, most sleep apnea stuff on eBay you can't sell. So just be careful. Anybody taking that advice or whatever. Most sleep apnea machines you cannot sell. They'll pull them because it's a medical device. So
Also, most places don't like you looking through the trash if you look through the trash.
And everyone, listen to Elizabeth. Get the thumbs up to 500. Come on. I worked out and then we did the live show. I didn't even get to eat a meal. I had to have a protein shake because I didn't have time.
hashtag
Come on,
feed
guys.
Allie.
Thumbs up for me not eating dinner.
Frank Zappa mini disc bought for $1, sold for $50. That's
Yes.
great margins.
Thumbs up for me not eating dinner worked. We got 10.
All right,
We're
guys.
getting more.
We're at 9. So I think we're going to end it here. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Please hit the thumbs up button before you leave. There's going to be a new video. It's going to be a garage sale video, and it's a really, really good one. So that'll be out tomorrow morning around like 10:30 Eastern time. It's good. Hopefully you guys enjoy that. Look out for that. And
Someone found teaks
Thanks
for
for watching.
$4. How mad are you? Someone
I still haven't
teaks.
found teaks.
Someone found teaks for $4.
Allie just wanted to make you mad before you ended the stream.
Nobody's paying attention to the awesomeness on the shirt right now.
Bye, guys. See you later.
Piece of chicken grease.